Hello, all. A new film is coming to theaters called In the Earth. This film is written and directed by Ben Wheatley. In the film, we follow Martin Alma, played by Joel Fry, and Ellora Torchia, into the forest. Martin volunteered to help with the scientific experiment deep in the woods by delivering more equipment to Olivia Weddle, played by Hayley Squires, while Alma is the park ranger that goes with Martin as a guide into the forest to find Olivia's cabin. As we travel to this experiment site, unnatural forces begin to happen. The film really reminded me of Midsommar, but like on a smaller scale. There's a lot of supernatural forces in this forest that are worshipped by some people who think they have to please the beast in some way to get good life and to get more back from the forest. In the film, Olivia is trying to find the cure for a deadly virus in the forest to save humankind. This film was filmed in August 2020 as COVID was spreading across the world. I'm not sure if the virus in the movie is the same, but living in this whole new world with regulations, the film seemed very similar. I don't know if if Ben Wheatley wrote the film because of the virus and wrote that in, or if it was in there before. I'm not sure on the way he wrote this, but because of how it was filmed and the release of this film in 2020, the budget for the film is most likely even lower than usual for an independent horror movie. This is why the cast list is so small. On top of that, some scenes look to be shot on iPhones. Another way I could tell that this film is low budget is because the intro is really quick and simple, with just the title of the film appearing on screen. I always like seeing the intro credits of movies as a chance to set the tone early for the film, and there's so many creative ways filmmakers present the opening credits. There's nothing wrong with a film having a low budget and not elaborate opening credit sequence, but it's just something that I look forward to and enjoy and wish this film took just a little bit of time to make the creative and um, sets the tone for the movie and just gets me right into it rather than just showing the title. That being said, this film did everything it could to look incredible and sound incredible. There's a warning at the beginning of the film for people susceptible to seizures because the film has multiple sequences with strobing lights. I really enjoyed all the scenes with the strobing lights. The director even threw in a red hue every once in a while. These strobing lights made you feel disoriented, along with the sound accompanying with them. The sound design is fantastic. The film has an eerie noise every time the light strobes. Even in less chaotic scenes, the sound design of all the animal sounds and the trees blowing in the wind is incredible to hear. Just the overall nature setting puts you right there with the characters, with the sound design of this movie. Where this movie gets its R rating, though, is with the gruesome injuries the characters suffer in the movie. The effects team did an awesome job as we get close ups of some gnarly cuts and bruises and scrapes that the characters encounter along their travels to this experiment site. Everything was seemed to be practical, as not any CGI was used for this film, probably because of the low budget. Because of the decision to go practical, everything seems so real, and you cringed at the characters attempting to treat the injuries. It was very gruesome, and you kind of wince every time like the needle goes in the skin or the skin gets cut open with a knife. Now, Haley Squires definitely delivers a standout performance in this movie. Just with her eyes, she gives an intimidating look. She gives logical information, but her eyes make you question if what she's saying is fact or not. I can never tell if she even blinked once in the film. It was very wide eyed and very intense looking eyes that were domineering, and they made her seem untrustworthy. but a great performance by her with her eyes, and just her overall performance was definitely the best in the film. Overall, I give In the Earth a 72 out of 100. So go check this movie out in theaters or watch it when it comes to streaming soon too. Thanks for watching and enjoy your day, guys.